Hello, and welcome to this quick take video where we'll be discussing how to use Vivado Lab Edition. Here's what we'll learn in this video. We'll look at the features and benefits of Vivado Lab Edition, and we'll demonstrate how to install and use the tool. As you know, lab environments are usually constrained by a number of different factors: space limitation, legacy and dated compute resources that lack connectivity or enough disks or memory space, different use models compared to design or development environments, and accessibility are all among the characteristics that differentiate the lab environment and require the debug tools used there to tailor to these needs. Vivado Lab Edition aims to satisfy these needs by offering just the right functionality that the lab user needs. A smaller footprint that makes it easy to install and work on lab machines, an easy means for migrating results and data between the design and verification environments. Here is the list of its main features: a download size of 1.3 gigabytes, a footprint of 1.5 gigabytes after installation on disk, all programming and debug capabilities offered by the full Vivado design suite, support for all OS platforms, 64 and 32-bit, no cost and no requirement for a FlexLM license. Now let's see how we can install and use the tool. As you can see, in order to install the tool, you will need to use the Lab Edition installer that you can easily download from the website. Detailed instructions for installation are available in the Vivado Installation User Guide UG973. Now, let's demonstrate how you can begin working with the Vivado Lab Edition, leverage projects to save your preferences and settings, and follow typical usage flows. When you launch the Vivado Lab Edition, the Getting Started page displays two options to help you begin using the tool. You can either start with a project or work without one. When you work with a project, all of your programming and debug preferences and settings are saved on disk. This gives you the ability to easily resume your debug work at a later time, with your settings and configurations already in place. Working without a project means that you just open the Hardware Manager to program and debug, but your settings and configurations will not be saved when that hardware session ends. Let's open the Hardware Manager to see the project list flow. First, open a hardware target. For instance, a hardware board with one FPGA device. To connect to a target, select Local Server if your target is connected to the same machine on which you are running the Vivado Lab Edition, and Remote Server if your target is connected to a different machine. Select the appropriate hardware target from the list of targets, and then associate the bitstream and probes file with the device. In fact, all you need in this flow are simply a bitstream and a debug probes file that can reside on the local lab machine or on a machine over the network. Then you program the device. It should be noted that all advanced programming features, such as programming configuration memory devices, can also be done in Hardware Manager. Now the device is programmed, we can debug the design with all the available debug features in the tool. We can adjust the layout of dashboards or change settings. However, as soon as we close this hardware session, all the settings and configuration, as well as the association of the bitstream and probe files, are gone. In contrast, you can create projects. When you have a project, all the relevant programming and debug preferences and settings are stored in the project. When the project is reopened, the settings and preferences are restored back into the tool. To create a new project, you simply give it a name and specify the location of the project. A project file with LPR extension is created by the tool. Same as last time, we need to first connect to a target. Next, we have to associate the bitstream and probes file with the device and program it. It should be noted that a Vivado Lab Edition project can be created in both the Vivado Lab Edition as well as in full Vivado Design Suite. Now that the device is programmed, let's make some changes to the settings and layout of the first dashboard. Subsequently, let's close and reopen the project. You can see that the association of the bitstream and probe files, as well as the changes made to the layout and configuration of the dashboards, are already saved within the project. Also note that all the changes are continuously saved to the project, and there is no need for the user to manually save the project each time. In summary, we showed you how to use the Vivado Lab Edition and discussed its main benefits. For more detailed information, you can look at a complete chapter in Programming and Debug User Guide UG 908. Thanks for watching this Vivado Quick Take video.